Hey, what up guys, it's Meng, and today I want to show you guys how to pass your boat inspections. Lakes like San Luis Reservoir are known for those notorious inspections, these Quagga mussel inspections. So today I'm going to do a rundown of how you need to prep your boat before heading out to the lake, and how you can pass inspections. So I'm going to kind of show you what compartments I clean and dry up, what part of the engine bay if you have an inboard, and just kind of walk through of what you need to do to pass that inspection so that you don't waste your time driving up there just to be denied. So stay tuned, I'll show you what I do, and hopefully you pass too when you go out there. So the first compartment I usually check is this one right here, the flooring. And mine looks pretty dry so far. Usually it's wetter in the back, so I can dry that whole area. So once I have that dried, I'll show you guys. Okay, so it looks pretty dry now. I just use this towel to kind of wipe it down. So I'm gonna head back to the engine bay and dry this stuff up. Mine's like a mixture of oil and water, so that's gonna be fun to clean. And I'll kind of show you guys the before and after. All right, so here's the after. I wiped it down really good. There's some debris down there, but we're looking for dryness more than cleanliness. So that's fine if you have some debris down there. That glossiness, that's just from the resin on the fiberglass. All right, so now that the engine bay is good to go, I'm gonna check the lower unit. Most of my other compartments won't hold any water because I don't have a live well on this boat. And my life jackets, they're pretty dry. I haven't even used them, so they'll be dry. I won't have a cooler on the boat. The cooler's gonna be inside the car. The anchor, I'm gonna put that in the truck as well. And any type of water I'm gonna bring that day, I'm gonna leave inside the truck. So like I said, all the other compartments won't hold any water, so I don't even have to check. Unless you have a live well, you can check your live well, make sure it's dry. They'll be checking that first too. So I'm gonna drop the lower unit down. I'm gonna show you how much water is in there. Okay, so quite a bit of water came out. You can see most of the water came out of this vent right here. There's some smaller vents that I usually find water. And my trim's not all the way down. I actually hit the bottom, I raised it up a little. So here, this hole right here, there's usually a lot of water that comes out of there. And this one holds water as well. Let's see, you can kind of see a little puddle inside. So you have to kind of stick some tissue paper or something in there to kind of draw it all out, or you could just blow it out with the compressed air. There's water inside here too, probably. But my motor's not all the way down, so I still gotta raise my trailer a little higher so that I can let the motor all the way down and all that water will come right out. I got the motor all the way down. I got some supports here to hold up the trailer, and bottommost part of the lower unit's not touching anything, but you can still see there's little puddles of water inside there still. I can't really see what's inside of here, this vent, but if there's water here, then there's water inside there too. So I'm gonna dry it up as best I can with some towels. I've already ripped some strips, and they've sucked up a lot of water too. So I'm gonna rip up little strips at a time, try to suck out the water in these little holes, these little vents. This one's almost dry, but like I said, I'm gonna leave it out for 2 days, and I'm gonna check it out again tomorrow and the following day, even before I leave to the lake, to see if there's water in there still. And I'm gonna stop by the gas station right before I hit the lake and check it again there. And that's how strict this lake is. They find one little drop, most likely they'll red flag you and you can't go to the lake for a whole week. And then you can try again after 7 days. personally, I think it's a waste of time, really, because that lake comes straight from the California Delta, or the water goes right into that lake from the California Delta. The water is drawn in from the aqueduct, and the aqueduct dumps into O'Neill Forebay, and San Luis Reservoir sucks in that water from O'Neill Forebay. And if the boats that go to the California Delta are not regulated, so if one of these quagga mussel infested boats happens to be on the Delta, it can suck in those mussels right into the aqueduct system, right into O'Neill Forebay, and right into San Luis Reservoir, and that's not even being regulated. So really, you gotta snip it at the source, and boaters are just paying the price for it when they go visit the lake. So that's just my 2 cents. But yeah, that's how strict they are. So make sure your boat's dry. All your life jackets need to be out. Anything that's wet, like coolers, your anchor, your ropes, anything that can hold moisture, take it out of the boat, and you have to put it in your truck. And when you launch, then you could put it back on your boat. So and just one little thing, what if your anchor has quagga mussel? I mean, it defeats the purpose. I mean, you put it in your truck, and then when you get on the lake again, you put it back in your boat and you use your anchor, and I don't know. You can debate that for another day. So yeah, so hopefully this video helps you pass that boat inspection. And if it does, let me know in the comments. And if this video is helpful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see how this trip goes. All right, guys, so I passed the inspection, so I'm out here fishing. So pretty straightforward inspection. I passed. Just use those tips. Make sure your trailer is dry. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, but make sure it's dry. Usually it'll dry on the way there, but just to be sure, just make sure your lower unit's dry. Make sure all your holes are dry, no puddles are inside, and drop your motor all the way down. Let it dry at least a few days. And if you're in a hurry, use compressed air to blow all the water out, dry it again. So just a lot of little stuff you gotta take care of, but basically my video kind of gives you an outline of what you need to do. So do that and you'll pass inspection. You'll come out to the lake and have some fun. So alright guys, stay tuned for the next video if you want to see how this day goes. So this is my first time back out at San Luis after 2 months. I finally got my truck fixed, and it's a totally new lake. The water's gone down like almost 50 feet, and from what I heard, the fish are kind of finicky. They moved on and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna do a lot of searching today, so stay tuned for that video.